Oh,
I don't know what's up with that music.
yo, the intro is crazy. Intro is
That's not the
crazy.
normal music. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, man. But what's up, y'all? It's been a minute. It's been a solid 2 weeks since y'all seen our faces. Y'all heard our voices. A lot of 2K stuff. 2K25 dropped. We had it a week earlier, so we've been having a lot of fun and us also other things going on in life. But we're here.
Yep.
Hey guys, the learning tree.
The learning tree.
The ring general, I guess.
This man said the.
And ladies and gentlemen, before we dive into today's topic, I just wanted to make an announcement real quick. So, on Sunday, March 30th, 2 weeks from today,
2 weeks.
we will be hosting a Jeopardy. Once again, this one is a WrestleMania themed Jeopardy made by yours truly.
Genius over here.
A few things that
Genius of the sky.
we will ask everybody. And I know Axel will be asking this on his TikTok as well. What creators or people would you like to see in this Jeopardy? We like to have a lot of guests. We like to have a lot of fun. Let us know who you want to see. Also, if you would like to play along with us, okay, there is a chance to win your way onto the stage and to play Jeopardy with us in 2 weeks. We do have access to the super chat feature now. So any super chats you guys send in, obviously we do see those. But each super chat that is sent in, we will be entering into a raffle. And at the end of next week's episode, we will spin the wheel, and whoever wins will get to join us on Jeopardy in 2 weeks. March 30th, WrestleMania themed. Be there, be square.
Or be square.
Nah. Be there or be triangular.
All right.
Fucking Jeff Hardy, bro.
Oh my God! But yeah, guys, this Jeopardy, I've put a lot of work into it. Honestly, honestly, I've had to do it twice. Because the first time, I guess I just didn't save it. Maybe I accidentally deleted it. I don't know.
It glitches like that sometimes, bro.
Let's take into account the fact that you put so much effort in these Jeopardies, and we love it because the fact that you put in the time and the effort and the questions, I know, unfortunately, I had personal stuff going on when you had the Super Jeopardy, but I was watching that Super Jeopardy you guys had, and the questions you put were confusing and they were intelligent as well. And the fact that some people did a clean sweep, some people were brain dead, and it's fun because you have some people that are encyclopedias. You have some people that are Wikipedia merchants, and it shows you who are the actual wrestling fans or who someone claims to be a wrestling fan.
There is quite a bit that goes into these Jeopardies.
And shout out to Josiah. Remember the first winner of these Super Jeopardies.
And who knows? Maybe he'll show up.
I think Josiah has to come back to defend his crown because
he does.
He did win, so he doesn't have a fucking choice in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna have to contact him now because of that.
Major. He wants to be a teacher. Of course, he's gonna remember this stuff. If he creates his own college course of wrestling history in the University of Sacramento, who knows?
Who knows?
And I mean, there's a whole column just dedicated to John Cena, so I think that should be fun for Josiah.
That will be who determines who's the real John Cena fan, because who knows, maybe Josiah isn't the biggest John Cena fan and someone usurps him from that.
Yeah, but there's going to be a lot of fun to be had. But getting into today's topic, I know you guys seen this list. It came out about a little over a week ago, shortly after John Cena's big heel turn at Elimination Chamber. And let's just say the top 30 heel turns in WWE history, it's a questionable one.
Oh, yeah.
It's very questionable. I don't know how you guys feel, but are you ready to get into the first 10?
Let's get to it.
30 down. Let's go.
Let's get it.
Okay, so do you guys like it like this where it's nice and big, everybody can see?
That's what she said. But yeah.
Starting off, I already have an issue with this. You're telling me Kevin Owens betraying Sami Zayn in NXT is number 30?
That is low.
30, bro?
That is low.
And you know what's
way too low.
And you know what's crazy? Automatically, no offense, off the bat, it should be above the Shinsuke and AJ Styles solely off of how it was done. Don't get me wrong, crazy moment, but the way it was presented was kind of like.
Hey, you saying above Shinsuke and AJ.
And it was after the match. Like, if you were gonna have him turn heel, do that shit with a ref bump, and you could have fucking. But no.
No.
But no. So that already that list already is fucked up.
If the ref up would happen,
it's already.
Shinsuke does the low blow. Kinshasa 1, 2, 3, new WWE champion. We would have been looking at it in a different limelight. Shinsuke and
exactly, and that's what I don't understand. Why not just take the risk at WrestleMania, turn him heel there, and have him win the championship? It makes all the sense in the world. But this doesn't even belong nowhere near. Kevin Owens betraying Sami Zayn should honestly be so much higher.
It should.
It really should.
That was when I was like a diehard. I stopped
15.
watching Raw and SmackDown. I was a black and gold fanatic during that time frame. I watched NXT religiously. I did not watch Raw or SmackDown because Daniel Bryan got hurt and retired. I really didn't care for that. I wasn't really into Authority Seth Rollins yet until the tail end of his year in 2015.
You're wiling, but continue.
But when that happened, I'm like, it should have been higher because another one, you putting that below Tatanka? Who cares about Tatanka?
You know.
These two, and most of them, like the old ones, like the Tatanka selling out. I don't know. I wasn't watching back then, but I truly do not feel like it was that.
All I heard is that he sold out to the $1 Million Man. Shoot, if someone gave me money to be a bad guy, I'd do it.
And what's gotten into when Finn Balor first went back to NXT and turned heel, that was actually a pretty good heel turn in my opinion. Mm-hmm. Maybe it'd be a little bit higher, but when I get down to Bayley turning heel by beating up Becky Lynch, I was in the arena for that night because I remembered because I was rewatching this video they released, and when it came to Bayley and Becky Lynch to turn, I was like, I feel like I was there, and then I seen a big old Royal Farm sign in the background. I was like, oh yeah, that's Baltimore. So yeah, like I feel like that one, I don't know, it was needed. But when we get down to Mark Henry's fake retirement, you're telling me that Mark Henry's fake retirement speech, iconic as it is in the salmon suit and everything, is number 25? 25?
That is low. The fact that he has believed that he was a face again, that he was a face again, he was for the retirement.
Hold on. You have Lita turning on Kane when I feel like they weren't even technically baby faces.
Remember, I told y'all, because I felt the same way, but this was at the time with Snitsky kicking the baby, so in a sense, Kane was a baby face.
Even though he forced this woman into marriage.
That heel turn, I'm going to say it straight up. I don't care what anyone says. Lita was justified in turning on Kane when she when she betrayed Kane for Edge. She was justified.
Obviously she was justified. There was so many.
This guy forced her to marry her. Did a pretty much a forceful, immaculate conception. Pretty much created a demon child. Snitsky did us a favor and caused the death of the
top 3. Oh my god, top 3. I don't know, Angel. That's
a little too high.
Pretty high.
Oh, yours. Your favorite. Okay, never mind. Your favorite.
Oh, your favorite. But yeah, no. Yeah. But Lita is justifiable. I think it's properly rated where it's at. Lita betraying Kane. Like yeah, it happened, but it was justifiable. That's why I'm okay with it being that low. Sami Zayn saves Kevin Owens at WrestleMania. Which one was that one again?
It's when Kevin Owens was facing, I think, Shane McMahon and Hell.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, that was Hell in a Cell. Then they messed up on that one. That was because at WrestleMania they didn't face each other. Shane faced Taker at a Hell in a Cell.
Yeah.
So they botched that type because Kevin Owens never faced Shane McMahon at WrestleMania in a Hell in a Cell match.
Yeah, that's got to be what it is because I don't remember Sami Zayn saving Kevin Owens to turn heel any other time.
So yeah, so can someone Google Shane McMahon versus Kevin Owens?
You know it's crazy, mm-hmm. Chris, you fucked up. You're the one who put WrestleMania. I'm looking at the original list. It says Sami Zayn saves Kevin Owens at Hell in a Cell.
I didn't write this list. I just took screenshots off of it.
For real? Because the original one I got says Hell in a Cell.
Okay, so that's a typo on someone else's part. The third
What the
party.
fuck?
Third party. Third party.
I thought you said you did rewrite it. Oh, okay, that's what I meant.
That one was a shock for me, especially when you have when Kevin Owens betrayed Sami Zayn and NXT, they were destroying each other in the main roster, and then all of a sudden they're friends again. I'm like,
yeah, they're literally like, this list is literally saying that Sami Zayn saving Kevin Owens was a better heel turn than when Kevin Owens turned on him in NXT.
And it's not. And it's not.
No way. It's not.
It's not. Like it's not. And even if you put shock value, bro, this man just won the fucking title. They got his ass beat.
Yeah.
Compared to the same old Shane O'Mac about to jump off of the Hell in a Cell, brother.
Shane McMahon fell off.
Oh my God! It's a black hoodie. It's Solo. Oh wait, that's too early. Never mind.
Yeah. Hold up. And I see on the list now too. Ric Flair double cross Sting. Which one? How many times does Ric Flair turn on Sting?
Apparently the one where he double crossed him.
But here's the thing, though. Hey, Sting is the Rey Mysterio of WCW, where he trusts too many people and then get turned on so quickly. So Ric Flair turning heel is just natural. He shouldn't be on a top heel turn of all time. Ric Flair's a heel, period.
That's just Ric Flair being Ric Flair. Let's be honest.
Yeah, so that one's already canceling off the list.
Number 21 should be higher.
Number 21
above,
is crazy.
Number 21 should be higher. This is where I wish if Lewis was available, the man that's a fan of this person would argue that Tommaso Ciampa turning on Johnny Gargano should be higher. When I saw that betrayal, when they bait and switched us with the end credit little logo sign and out of the blue, boom!
I think that's where it all started with Triple H with the logo tease. Like I think that's the heel turn that started all the returns with the logo shit.
That's vintage Triple H right there, and it works.
Like, oh shit, it's over. Yay, DIY. What the fuck?
And then and then it's over. And then the static. Let's see how Punk returns. Wait, what?
All right, let's not go back to that. I'm trying. Wow, that was such a crazy night.
Yeah, but Gargano and Ciampa turning on Gargano should be way higher because that started arguably the greatest feud in NXT history. The fact they didn't have to fight for a title, just them. It was similar to like going against the streak with Undertaker, where you didn't need a belt to make that feud a main event feud. It was already naturally there. Now, once Chris switches the list to the 20, we'll be going from there.
This is where it gets interesting. Axel, how you feeling about this?
This man killed his dog, bro. I don't know.
What about Jack?
I don't know if y'all ever seen the interview with Matt when they asked him that shit. He was like, "I didn't kill his dog. Vince killed his dog, man." I could have been done so much better. The fact that the title had to be put at risk because I know they didn't see Matt as that quality of a champion to go up for that.
Imagine if they would have taken that risk.
If they would have done the risk, oh my Jesus, top 15 at most.
No, well they could have done too. This is me just rebooking WrestleMania 25. They could have given Triple H. They could have given the Edge thing, have Triple H win the big gold belt because let's be honest, Triple H looks better with the big gold belt than the spinner belt. And then you could add Randy versus Triple H for the World Heavyweight title, more significance because that's the title that started the disbandment of Evolution. You could have added more into that for the Royal Rumble feud. Take the gamble with Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy. It didn't have to be the main event. It could have been Extreme Rules, middle of the card. Jeff could have retained, and Axel would have been excited that Jeff Hardy retained the WWE title at WrestleMania. But no, WWE did not want to take that gamble. See, WWE, I booked WrestleMania 25 better for you. Hire us.
They didn't see him. But anything but a silverback, bro. That's all. That's the only world title he got. The silverback.
The turn hurt. Let's be honest. The turn hurt.
Silverback.
The turn hurt. You know the celebration. Then the explosions after while about to go out to face Edge. His dog.
You helped the man that ruined your relationship. It was only 4 years ago when.
And I think that's the shit that pisses me off the most. It's like it could have been anybody else. You literally had so many people in that main event scene. It could have been anybody.
Even Triple H.
But you had Matt Hardy turn on Jeff by helping the man who fucked his girl, bro.
It was crazy.
Like he fucked.
No, from this logic, Jeff, no, Matt, you were so jealous of your brother's success that you helped out the guy that booted you from Monday Night Raw, took your girl, and
Are
said you're not
those
going to
are
see
those
it all.
sticker emojis? Angel, what are those, bro? What the fuck?
I think those are sticker emojis.
What the-
Are you sending us links to spicy sites? Because we're not going in there.
What
Oh my
is
lord.
that? That don't
What-
look right.
Is he sipping on that Diddy juice? What's going on?
No, because I'm seeing them on the TV screen for on our live
What
on
the
TV.
fuck
and I
is
see those
that?
emojis.
But
Guys drinking coffee. What the hell?
but I honestly feel like it's properly placed. If anything, it should be above CM Punk dropping The Rock, because let's be honest, I don't really see that as a heel turn either. I just see that as a
That's just CM Punk being CM Punk.
No,
like,
no, that's
justified
CM
in every
Punk
sense
being
of it.
justified. At the
that's
time.
personal. That's personal beef, stuff like that. You
The
know?
fact that they said, "Oh, we don't want Rock, we don't want Punk in the main event. We're putting this part timer that's just from Hollywood right now, ruining the Fast and the Furious movies."
Terrible. But I mean, yeah.
CM Punk dropping The Rock. Was I shocked? Yes. But did I see it as a heel turn? No. Because I was at this time where I was like a CM Punk fan. Whatever he said goes. Whatever he said is justified. Where I'm like, he dropped The Rock because he's taking his main event spot. I'm like, yeah, fuck The Rock. This ain't your spot anymore.
Yeah,
Go back
fuck
to
The Rock.
Yeah, fuck Dwayne, you tooth fairy bitch.
This was literally
That's how it was
Tooth
back
Fairy
then,
and
you know.
Fast and the Furious. This wasn't other movies that he was doing. He was just a Tooth Fairy. I'm not gonna shit on the game plan because the game plan's awesome, but this is the Tooth Fairy.
Scott Steiner joins
Scott
the
Steiner
NWO.
joined
I don't
the
care. I don't care for
NWO,
anyone doing the NWO.
Nothing about NWO heel turns was shocking.
No.
Outside of
Holler
If
if you hear me,
If it's not the three, I don't care if you join the NWO. If it's not the main
bro.
three,
You wasn't rocking when Booker T was in that bitch, bro. Like,
Shut up.
when Shawn Michaels came out and that shit, I'm
The
just a
one
sexy
above it,
boy.
the one above it, going back to WrestleMania 20, the swerve I felt in that one, where Trish Stratus turns on Chris Jericho.
I mean, it was a swerve, but is it really 17 worthy, bro?
there's no way.
It's not.
It's not 17, but depending on who you ask, because this feud has started with where Christian was getting annoyed at pretty much Christian was mad at Jericho because Jericho chose a hoe over a bro, and then he's beating up the hoe. The hoe's like, oh,
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I love that tag team. Fuck the storyline, but like when they were tagging together, that shit was funny as fuck.
They were hilarious. Christian and Chris Jericho were hilarious. But hey, is this a good heel turn that I would grant as top 30 of all time? Yes. If you would have switched Trish Stratus turns on Chris Jericho with Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, I would have been okay with that. I would have been okay. Kevin Owens.
No, like seriously, that right there. The Trish Stratus turning on Chris Jericho is a solid 30.
Yeah.
Like it really is, bro.
And then you get into this is what kind of.
This is where you pissed me off, where you showed me this list, and I thought about it again. Why is it 16? Why is it 16?
Alex, I'll let you go first.
Why is it 16? Do I understand why Eddie was upset at Ray? Yes, but like you win some, you lose some, Eduardo. God rest your soul, but you gotta move on in that one. But the way you turn on him, tearing up his mask, making him bleed, the brain buster on a steel step was one of the most, sacrificial lamb attacks that I've ever seen. And you're telling me that's not a top 10? Like, this is Latino heat. This is the guy that overcame addiction, overcame the impossible, became a WWE champion. He had more sympathy than anyone, both outside the ring, inside the ring, and real life. Character-wise, the fact that you did this just because you couldn't beat Rey, I'm like, brother, get your priorities straight. You're a main eventer. He's just a mid-card guy. Move on.
Which is true.
And this is where I got so upset because Eddie Guerrero turning on Rey Mysterio, this was not that long after he had his world title run.
A year. It was just a year.
It was like a year later. Like Eddie Guerrero was one of the most beloved people in wrestling. And it wasn't even just turning heel. It was the beatdown. And how graphic that beatdown was, it sticks in my brain. Like you said, he ripped open his mask. He had a bloodied, the brain buster on the stairs, on the steel steps, absolutely vicious. This was, I think, one of the best heel turns of all time.
It was because
I don't think there's any debate
to like Triple H level heat. That's how like
And
he was the top heel without going for the world title. Like he
I was
the top
so
heel on
shocked.
SmackDown.
and can we talk about the other fact of the reason it should be a top 10 match is because of the match that it led to?
No, as outlandish as it is, the fact that we had the sole custody of a child,
bro, and the story, like, just like, bro, like Eddie fucked your wife, bro. Like,
no, it wasn't Eddie fucked your wife. It was Dominic wasn't even Angie's kid. It was, Dominic was out of wedlock. Dominic
he said
he had another woman. He's like,
he still slept with that.
You take him.
He still hit Angie though. I don't care what nobody says.
Yeah. But when you see it like that too, because I'm like, I watched that feud, through start to finish. The fact that it also ended in a steel cage match on SmackDown that was crazy. That Eddie ended up destroying Rey Mysterio, where he finally defeated him. And this should be higher. Because there's some other ones on this list, from 12 to 14, where those should be lower.
Oh Lord!
The Mega Power exploding.
Shane McMahon snaps on the Miz,
Mega Powers exploding.
That is absolutely.
I think that's perfectly rated because if you go back as an '80s fan, remember you have to be the kid from the '80s. Oh, Hulk Hogan, vitamins, prayers, Macho Man. Why would you do this? I can see from that perspective why. It's on that.
Because Hogan was trying to push up on his girl. Fuck you mean? Again, another justifiable fucking heel turn, bruh. This man was trying to smash Miss Elizabeth.
Another justifiable. But at the time, for the heel turn, yes, it was shocking that you would see that that two of the most golden boys in that time, you see Macho Man finally snapping. I'm like, yes. Bob Backlund snaps on Bret Hart. Who cared about Bob Backlund in the 90s? Who? This ain't the 70s anymore.
Why is that?
Bob Backlund facing Milkman Joe.
You know what sucks? You know what sucks? And this is why all the wrestlers now, all the people who own promotions, can y'all stay the fuck out of like sleazy bullshit? Because there's a lot of shit on this list that wouldn't have been here. And I'm not saying, trying to make it justifiable or nothing, but if niggas like Vince and Brock wouldn't be dumb fucks, certain shit on here wouldn't be on here. Mm-hmm. Because then you would have a Roman Reigns turning on a Paul Heyman to side with Brock Lesnar type of shit. Like we talked about earlier, we would have Stone Cold and Vince McMahon, but we have these stupid shit like Shane McMahon snapping on The Miz. No. Who gives a fuck? Was the tag team cool? I mean, yeah, okay, but like really? Really?
It's warranted top 15? No, not at all.
Like, come on, bro.
See, Paul Bearer betraying The Undertaker, I will give that list because they were neck and neck. They were 2 and 2 together. So the first time
she wanted none of the Hulkster. I'm crying.
Paul Bearer betraying The Undertaker. The first time I went to go look back which one they were talking about, and it was the first time where Paul Bearer joined Mankind, and it shocked you because you're like, wait a minute, like why are you siding with him? Undertaker's been your day one boy. So yeah, I'm like, and at that moment, you're like, oh my god, like anybody can turn on anybody at this point because you thought Paul Bearer and Undertaker were a nucleus. They were together. They were the unit. So when you saw that manager turn, you're like, oh snaps, anybody can turn on anybody. So I'm okay with that one too. Axel,
number 11 should be
number 11. You're supposed to be my friend.
Number 11.
You're supposed to be my friend.
My cousin bought the bragging rights paper.
Dave, you're hurting me.
Dave, you're hurting me. He memed himself so much. When he does the deep, raspy voice, it's so hilarious. I had surgery 5 times in my left knee.
I had surgeries 5 times in my left knee.
No. Hey, is it bad? Mind you, this is me. I'm 13 years old watching this heel turn. Is it bad that I laughed the way Batista just chucked them into the barricade instead of being sympathetic? I'm just dying.
Oh my god, that shit.
First of all, that Fatal 4-Way was awesome. Seeing CM Punk versus Ray versus Undertaker versus Batista, I'm like, oh, that's a dream Fatal 4-Way right there. And then match was good. And then the fact that Batista's like, damn, I don't want to be friends with you because I'm not world champion. Fuck you, Ray.
What up, bruh? Appreciate you popping out. Appreciate you.
But is it justifiable?
Let me know if you're trying to get on the game later.
Has to be nosy. I'm like, he has to be nosy. See,
Rey
Dominic was right.
Mysterio.
Dominic was right. Ray is a deadbeat. See what you do,
Yeah.
Ray. We thought we loved you. We thought you were a hero. No, you are a nuisance.
He's a
Dominic
deadbeat.
was right.
He's a deadbeat father and a deadbeat friend.
See, Batista and Eddie had a reason, justifiable reasons
sir.
to turn on you. Justice for Batista and Eddie.
Cause I'm going live after this on 2K, so you already
Oh
know.
yeah, we is. Yes,
Yeah, we is going live.
But now it's time to get to the nitty gritty.
All right.
The top 10. Triple H screws over Daniel Bryan. Now, I talked about this.
I don't hate this one.
I don't hate it, but top 10, bro. I just feel like.
Are we alluding number 9?
Hold on, we gotta go neck and neck. Like I get what you gonna say, and they gonna come for you, but I get what you gonna say.
Luckily, Monique's not here, so I know for I'm okay.
I guess once you realize Randy was cashing in, we should have seen it coming.
Yes, exactly.
And that's my thing. Don't get me wrong. It's still cool because of what it led to. I mean, literally, WrestleMania. But I just don't feel like it's top 10.
The reason I believe it's top 10 from my perspective.
Batista, Rey Mysterio, Eddie, Rey Mysterio. You have 2 that are valid for the top 10, and that's one that I would take out of the top 10 to replace it with those.
No, but for me, the reason I'll leave it at 10, mainly what it led to in the future for us. It led for Vince to take more of a gamble with the big internet darlings to be holding that world title caliber reign. They did it with CM Punk. He did great, but then he left on a sour note, so they were a little bit of afraid, if all the indie stars thought the way that CM Punk did. Daniel Bryan overcame the odds, did everything. They did fantastic. We had people like Seth Rollins. We had people like AJ Styles, people like Kevin Owens, all holding world titles in their own different time frames. That if you would have told me in 2013, 2014, AJ Styles, Kevin Steen, when Seth Rollins called Tyler Black, we're going to be world champions in WWE, people would have laughed at you. So I feel like in the long run, it served its purpose of, yes, it was predictable, but it was a necessary need that showed that anybody can be a world champion and that you could work with other promotions that WWE doesn't like, and if they trust you, they'll give you that gamble. So I feel like it deserves to be top 10.
And I think it does. I will argue that this does belong top 10. Just for how much it hurt people at the time who wanted to see Daniel Bryan win that title.
I mean, he. Real quick, Austin turning heel is not on here because, like I said, dumb fucks like Vince fuck shit up. So that includes Vince McMahon. So they're not gonna include Vince McMahon on anything.
You gotta take into consideration. It also hurt because Daniel Bryan versus John Cena was an amazing match. So it hurt that after seeing such an amazing match,
and then
we get punked.
And it pisses you off because it was just going back to the status quo of Randy Orton.
Yeah, it's Randy Orton.
Yeah.
Even though it's Randy Orton, we all love Randy Orton.
It's the Viper.
At the time, it was the status quo. It was John Cena. It was Randy Orton as your world champion. Daniel Bryan comes in and wins that world championship. One of the biggest stages of the year, and then it's ripped away from him.
Of course.
I think it was a fantastic heel turn.
It was lovely.
Even though if it is Triple H. But like I said, I do agree there were some ones earlier, like you said, Eddie Guerrero turning on Rey Mysterio, I think was better. But
Batista and Ray.
Batista belongs in top 10.
Batista and Ray too.
Yeah, Batista and Ray too. Even though you're supposed to be my friend.
Did y'all see? This isn't our list. This is the WWE top 10-30 that they came out with.
Yeah.
So, but no, Dakota Kai turning on Knox was not on there. So the War Games was not on here.
No.
Number 9 turns on Brie Bella.
Listen.
Do not defend it just because your girlfriend is the biggest Nikki Bella fan. I swear to God.
Listen, bro.
I swear to God.
I'm not saying it's got to be top 10.
Okay, thank God.
But it was still shocking.
Yes.
The things that were said, like, bro, listen.
It's corny, but it's still the funniest thing ever.
If my twin looked at me, regardless of script or not, and looked at me and said, "I wish you died in the womb."
Does it belong on the list? Yeah,
I hated
look
that.
At the time. Now look
Like,
at the time.
bruh.
the Bella twins were the definition of next to the number 8, like the duos that would have been broken up. These are like, they are gonna be forever a unit.
Exactly.
And it also hurt too because you saw like Nikki, you are joining the person that made your sister and brother-in-law's life a living hell. You betrayed your own family for your own personal vendetta. That is warranted a heel turn. Is it warranted top 10? No. Me personally, I would have switched her at 11 or 12. That way we could bump up Eddie and Bray in there. I would put 12. I would put Nikki and Bella at 12.
Again, as of right now, I don't see. Shout out to all 11 of y'all who are here. We appreciate y'all. As of right now, I still don't see Daniel Bryan screwing over Triple H screwing over Daniel Bryan in the top 10. But I will say, the fact that they have Nikki Bella turning on Brie over that is kind of wild.
It is.
It is kind of wild.
I'm glad we can agree on that.
Like it is. It is crazy. Now, Jimmy turning on Jay. Me and Chris were talking. Me and Chris were talking about this when this list came out. I feel like that's a lot of recency bias.
For that one, look, see, anything from 2019 or 2019 to now is recency bias because the one above it as well is recency bias as well.
Oh, that shit is like, bro, listen, okay, like, yeah, we get it. Oh, faction, never gonna break up, this, that, and the fourth, but bro,
See,
it's not top 6.
No. Xavier Woods and Kofi turning on Big E.
Definite recency bias.
Of course.
This is huge recency bias.
Shout out to all 12 of y'all in here. We love y'all.
Even number 5. I'm gonna say even number 5 is a recency bias.
You know what I have an issue with number 5? It's the fact that they have it with Edge and not literally against fucking Ray.
Ray and Edge.
No. Just Ray.
Screenshot this
because like let me see what the original says. Let me see what the original says.
Because I'm not about when he turns on Ray.
No, because Dominic had a reason to turn on Edge because Dominic didn't trust Edge. Remember, Edge was still making their lives.
You see, Chris. I don't know who you got this from, but the original list says Dominic turns on his father, Rey Mysterio.
Yeah,
don't get me wrong.
First place I grabbed.
Don't get me wrong. Yeah, turning on Edge, it was still like, oh my god, wow, he actually like turned on Edge. It's a legend. His family. Oh, he knew him when he was a kid. But that's not bigger than when he actually finally turned on Ray. Like
but I still think it's recency bias as well.
I could still be okay with putting.
I want you to look at it from this perspective. Hey, I want you to look at both Dominic turning on Ray and Eddie turning on Ray, and which one actually hurt you the most?
Eddie turning on Ray, but that also.
Yeah, but I already have that on here though because I just realized we already skipped, and I guess that was like a horrible one because we didn't even talk about Becky turning on Charlotte.
I didn't care for it, but triple threat.
Like we literally skipped number 7, but
here's my problem with the Becky Lynch turning on Charlotte.
The man, I love the man, but that's it.
Here's the thing: it was a heel turn in the sense of WWE wanted her to be heel, but it wasn't a heel turn in the sense that the fans were cheering for Becky Lynch because they were so tired of Charlotte.
No, and that's the thing. And you know what's crazy?
It's not a heel turn. Look how babyface. It's the biggest babyface.
Look how over people were of Charlotte. Like, and that was how long ago?
2018.
They've been tired.
No. Axel's right. Look at it, because Charlotte debuted on the main roster in 2015. So from 2015 to 2018, because that's when Becky turned on Charlotte. 3 years of Charlotte being a 10-time women's champion. People were tired of it. We were also tired of seeing Steampunk Becky. Steampunk Becky wasn't going anywhere. She turns heel, becomes the man. Beats Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey gets booed. Becky gets cheered. We're like, you guys stop. She was never
the last kicker. The Irish last kicker.
The last kicker wasn't going to do anything, so she becomes the man.
I fuck with it.
Yeah, she thought she was going to be heel, but no. She was heel for SummerSlam and then became babyface again the entire time.
She was heel for all of 3 weeks.
You know what's the issue? And this, because I doubt I could fucking get in front of people and fucking cut a crazy promo. I fucking doubt it. But Becky is very cringy when she's babyface, but when she's heel, it's a lot better, and I feel like that's like why the last kicker shit didn't work. Because I felt like the character itself could have, but like when she was cutting promos,
the concept of the last kicker was cool, but being a babyface ass kicker, you're like,
and that's the thing. That's the thing too. And it's like, but when she was the man, when she was big time Bex, it's like,
she's talking that shit. All
right. Shout out to all 14 of y'all. We love y'all. Don't forget to like the video, share the video, and if you're new, subscribe. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. But
the 4. No issues at all with the 4. They all make sense.
Listen. We can't talk shit about 4 when we be in the game and we be doing the Marty Jannetty. We be doing this shit. So obviously we weren't as long.
That's how it is.
Like what year did this happen again? If anybody knows,
93 maybe.
92
so I was either not here, a couple of months, or a year old when this happened. And so what I'm saying is, I don't fucking know this shit, but it's so historic and we always run back to it. And it's always that heel turn that people go to when you're getting it. When tag teams break up, when you feel that little, oh shit, damn.
Jannetty! You're
the Jannetty, oh shit!
Shawn Michaels and Marty Jannetty are the measuring stick for tag teams as it is.
No,
Let's
yeah.
be honest.
Yeah.
Whenever you get a tag team, they will be labeled the Shawn Michaels or the
Marty Jannetty. Listen, Edge and Christian. We already know who's who. Jeff and Matt. We already know who's who. TNA wise. No, wait. TNA wise. Bubba Ray and Devon.
Yeah, because another one too that when we
WWE's not fair.
Because Jimmy and Jay were interchangeable. Because when Jimmy and Jay were Uso Penitentiary, Jimmy was the better talker. So we thought, when they first started the day one, I thought Jimmy was a better promo than Jay, because all Jay said was locked down, and Jimmy was the one cutting the actual promo. So at that time, like, okay, Jimmy's gonna be the.
You mean how all he's saying is one word, 4 letters, yeet?
That is true.
And then Jimmy could come out here, even though he calls one title the tag titles, but that's neither here nor there. My man Jimmy been in the tag team for years, man.
Because when Miz and Morrison first became a faction, I thought Morrison was going to be Shawn Michaels and Miz was going to be Marty Jannetty.
Are you crazy?
No, athletically wise, just in-ring wise, because of the in-ring stuff.
Yeah, but let's be honest, Vince ain't giving no fucks about no athletic shit.
No, but then
he had the Great Khali win the world title, goddammit.
No, but at the time when I was younger, I thought, John Morrison is going to be...
Nah.
But then after that, I'm like, you know what? I'm glad I was wrong, because Miz is way better than John Morrison.
Hell,
I mean shit.
Go to tag teams today. Look at the Street Profits. What does everybody say about Montez Ford? Mind you, this is not what I believe. I believe that both of these men are Shawn Michaels to the moon, push them both.
Yes, Angelo proved everybody wrong because he heard it. I'm pretty sure he saw it online.
You give him a different type of character. I know Dawkins could kill it.
Yes.
This was the same man in NXT that had a book bag looking like a nerd with square glasses, being a fucking nerd with Sasha Banks.
Yes.
He got the range. He just, like, once they break up, he just needs a different take. He's not gonna get lost unless they fuck him over. Honestly, because bro, like, he was the most over thing when we went to Mania in that match, Alex. Like the way he boofed the shit out of Braun.
Yes,
we were there live. We were there live. That's the moment. That's the moment that people talk about. You can't say he's not gonna be nothing when he's had his own moments.
Yes, because it used to be nothing but Montez. But when me, Axel, Josiah, and Ant saw that triangle multi-man tag team match and saw Dawkins do his thing, I'm like, yo, Dawkins got it going on. If they ever break up, Dawkins will be fine, and so will Montez. So please don't break them up. But if they do, they'll be going to separate directions, and they'll be perfectly fine. But see, the way we're talking about other tag teams shows a testament of what happens with the Shawn Michaels and Marty Jannetty team, because it gives us this concept of, like, which tag team wrestler is the Shawn Michaels, which tag team wrestler is Marty Jannetty. Sometimes we're right, sometimes we're wrong, but it doesn't matter. They're the ones that created this.
Shit, I mean, Tommaso Ciampa kind of the Shawn Michaels.
Thank you. He is. Because Tommaso Ciampa can actually hold the NXT title reign for a long time.
Listen, I was thinking it in my head if I should say that shit, but no disrespect to Johnny Gargano, but
he is. Even though jokingly, Tommaso is triple.
And then you have the tag teams that are even. You know, like Pretty Deadly. You know, you don't really.
Well, that's because
you don't really, you know.
We have American made, you know.
Leave Pretty Deadly alone.
I mean, even American. I mean, I guess you could say Julius is more on the because
he's the more athletic, but Brutus seems to be the more charismatic.
And that's the thing. It's like they're like in the middle too.
I would trust Brutus being more Shawn Michaels than Julius. Julius is the athlete, but Brutus, man, he can be entertaining as hell.
Like what the fuck are you doing?
The fact that Jesse does that little minuscule thing, you're like, okay, you're entertaining.
But now, it is the top 3, y'all. And honestly, I feel like
interchangeable for all these 3.
You don't change anything but the 3 within this category. If you want to argue, I mean, fine. If you have personal reasons why you think something else should be top 3, I ain't mad at you. But biased aside, these are really the top 3 mountain movers, bro.
Yes. When
these moments happen. Number 3, you can literally hear a grown man screaming, no! Before the chair shot even happens.
Yeah. No,
Hulk Hogan. Whatever the fuck we feel. Character-wise. No matter if it was wrestling or the movies he played in. Because I don't know if y'all ever seen Three Ninjas. This nigga was a babyface. He was for the world. The kids. Eat your vitamins. All this shit. The NWO shit, bro.
He just decided to show us who the real Terry Bollea is.
And also, number 8.
Dead ass, bro. all those rumors, all them stories that don't work for me, brother, you're going to see it now.
Hey, number 1, 20 years. 20 years of baby face stuff. 20 years of being the top babyface to ever exist in wrestling. And when you have that opportunity, when you're retiring, saying, you know what, I've been a good guy for far too long. 20 years is enough.
I just thought, bro, I don't know if anybody made this like thing yet, but I just thought about it with what I was gonna say. Mm-hmm. And the fact that the heel turn was helping The Rock when we know the history with them.
Yes.
But you know what's insane? Because again, it just hit me. When John Cena first lost to fucking Dwayne, he went on that long stretch of losing and possibly could have went heel that time. Those were the rumors. That's what was supposed to happen. And how fucking crazy is it that the fucking time he does turn heel is with The Rock? It's with The Rock.
And
the man that he bashed, and on The Rock side too. You can't see me, you fruity pebble. Like, bro. That's why this needs to be number 1 in everybody's shit, bro. Don't get me wrong. Hulk Hogan, NWO, that's cool. But the history prior to this happening, bro, that's why a lot of people didn't have Cena being the one to turn. Because really, he going to help The Rock?
But when you see it, to quote, everyone knows the movie The Dark Knight, right?
Of course.
It's a cliche quote, but it is true. You either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain. And John Cena became what he hated the most. He became Hollywood. He became what The Rock is. He's like, I can come back anytime I want, get a cheer, get a pop. I'm out of here. But now let me do this, but let me be the bad guy. Let me be with the guy. Let me sell out to the guy that was doing it from the very beginning, because he's gonna. Me and him are millions. We are money. Because they have 2 generations of baby faces, being the top bad guys in 2025, mind you. And in a way, we didn't think. Look at it. In 2025, did you think we were generally gonna boo John Cena and The Rock at the same time? And that is crazy.
So here's my thing when it comes to ranking these 3. One is still an ongoing story. We don't know where this is going. Okay? So I think until I see where this John Cena heel turn goes, because since he has turned heel, there's been no updates. We're going to get some updates Monday night or Monday at 3 p.m. Eastern time, ladies and gentlemen.
Guys, again, remember that. Remember that. This isn't like SmackDown where they're going to show it and we'll still be able to watch it at our normal time. No, sirree, Bob. This shit is starting at 3 p.m. Eastern time. So if you missed that shit, luckily you got Netflix and you could rewind it. But just know there ain't going to be no spoilers. This shit's starting early. So if you work, I pray for you.
I'm gonna be at work, but I'm gonna have it on. I promise you.
Shout out to Monique. She took my shift. I love you. I love you, babe. For tomorrow, bro. You thought I was gonna fucking miss John Cena and fucking. This is the first time we gonna see Cena. And I hope, even if we don't, please give me the via satellite, because I honestly love it than him actually showing up, bro.
God, I'm gonna be at noon. Oh, I'm gonna be on my lunch. I'm good. I'm gonna be at lunch.
Nah, he's gonna be there. He's gonna be
Even if it would be so hilarious if it is like a via satellite thing, bro. Because just remember, I said that.
Poetic. He's turning into The Rock. Yes.
He's literally turning into like, you can't see me, yo, bro. If he starts mocking Cody.
You know one thing I'm kind of
bro.
reserved about.
Like I got to finish this.
Hold on. What happened, Chris?
Whoa,
so I'm a little reserved about tomorrow because I seen that they released on the WWE shop. You know how he has the last time is now shirt and everything. They have one for the Germany show, I guess. I think that's where they're at tomorrow.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, Belize, I think.
I don't want to see him wearing that shit though. I hope he does not because like. Why is he still going to dress like the same way as like the baby? You know what I mean? Like it's the same clothes he was wearing as a baby face.
I feel like that's just.
I hope it's just to sell merch. Because I kind of don't want to
John Cena is gonna end up being Stone Cold, and what I mean by that is this motherfucker Stone Cold is always gonna be top 10 in merch sales because. Bridgeport 316, South Africa 316. So they're just doing the exact same thing wherever they go. They're just gonna sell it because heel or face, it's still his last time. The last time is still now. But like Chris said, hopefully he's not wearing that because then it's kind of like Cody wore the same shit with his Belize Nightmare or whatever the fuck or wherever they were. Like no disrespect, I can't remember. But like so don't do that. I want to see you in black. You gotta come in a suit or some shit. Y'all already saw the video. The bald spot's gone. This nigga sold his soul for a hair transplant. Shit is crazy. Like The Rock was like, "Listen, man, I know you don't like spending money. I got you. You just gotta sell your soul."
It wasn't a hair transplant. It was The Rock's hair care products.
Yo, and honestly. I love Dwayne, but the fact that you got hair care products is really funny.
You're bald, that's what it is. If John Cena
he's had hair before. That's the thing. He's had hair before, but you know.
No, but I'm gonna say this. This is all funny said too. If John Cena starts doing product placements for The Rock's hair care products as part of being his corporate champion, I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna lose. I'm like, this is perfect.
Oh, real quick. And let me just because this got to be a clip. With TikTok, they pop out with memories, right? And they always show old videos to the year, right?
Yeah.
During the build-up to WrestleMania, John Cena on his Instagram posted a picture, and at the top it said bottom, and at the bottom of that it said Rock. Mm-hmm. And how funny is it that we're in the future? Randy says that shit, and again. How long was this really planned, bro? Because you could go to a year back to that Chris Van Fleet interview, too, and they talked about that shit. And it was never anywhere in sight. Like, wouldn't it be funny, like a heel Rock, a heel Cena, both Hollywood guys? Like, bro, how long has this shit really been planned?
I don't know. Because,
like, what was this always that emergency, plan B, this the... They don't like Jey Uso versus Gunther. We got it right here.
It is.
Oh man!
Like that. These are the times we're living in. These are the times we are living in.
But number 2 and number 3, because I know we talked about number 1. Number 3. Let's see. Let's see. Number 3.
Number 3 built 3 world champions. That's all I gotta say.
It did. It did its purpose.
Despite however you rank them, we all know how I feel. Dean Ambrose was always my favorite.
Mine was Seth.
Him and Seth, that feud, it fed families, bro. The fact that Dean got to be the one to pin Seth Rollins after winning Money in the Bank and becoming champion that way. Like, so many things with this moment, bro. Yeah, again, another thing. I don't know if it was scripted or not because I never really went back to really look into it. Uh-huh. But the fact of was Batista really like? Did he leave? Like, was he
did.
supposed to? Was he supposed to leave? Was this really a fucking plan B? Like, was this not supposed to happen?
I don't think
Because it's crazy. Like, again, we heard the fan base. Like, bro, Batista could love the sport all he wants, but God, like, damn, bro, like, the disrespect, man.
Love you, Batista, but no, you're not a world champion on that scene anymore.
And again, the two tag team matches that led with, like before this, oh my God, that's why I'd put it 2.
See, I won't get upset if people put Hogan joining the NWO too, because as well.
I'll keep it Cena, Seth, and then the Hogan turn. Seth turning on the Shield, bro. It's like
if it's because of WWE reasons, I do agree with you on that, because Hogan's was a WCW thing that was both a blessing and a curse in the long run. Because yes, you turned Vitamin Say Your Prayers into a bad guy. You pretty much made it to where people believe that Hogan.
Angel, how is this a hot take?
It's not a hot take, Angel.
I love Mox, but
it's true.
like I love
that's a very cold take.
Yeah, that shit frozen.
That is ice cold, like a Dairy Queen blizzard.
You a polar bear over here. What the fuck is a polar bear doing in Austin, Texas?
Like you said, Seth turning on the Shield gave us this timeline of where we're at now. Jon Moxley being the face of another promotion and doing tremendous.
Still champion, by the way.
His work in AEW is eons better than what he did in WWE. No one can argue that. If someone tells you otherwise, they're ridiculous.
If you include now, that
yes,
you can definitely. But like, if we didn't include after him having to unify the title with Punk, then yes.
Yeah.
But things have gotten a little,
wait, Roman Reigns. The fact that a decade ago we disdained this man, not because we didn't think he was a good wrestler, but the character and over pushing they gave.
You know what? You know what? Fuck all that shit. Seth Rollins turning on the Shield is definitely number 2, and if you want to put it number 1, you can. Because in 2025, we are still having the feud within that fucking shit.
Yep.
Yes.
Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns still hate each other.
This literally, you guys
look at it this way. When they reunited in the Shield, Dean Ambrose was that middleman that kept them in balance realistically, because I'm pretty sure Seth still had his reservations on, like, and Roman too, like, you turned on me, like, hey, let's bygones be
because Dean, despite being a heavy babyface, Dean to me was always a tweener. So that's why he was always the one in the middle, because he could understand the Seth Rollins side, because he also had his heel tactics. Like, bro, I'm sorry, like, even during his babyface run on Roman's side, he can understand. And like you said, once he departed, whether it's real storyline or whatever, they don't have that anymore.
No, Dean was the nucleus. Dean was like, hey, I side with both of you guys. I know what you guys did, but guess what? We're still brothers in this. We started together. We're gonna ride and die together. So shut the hell up. Let's do this reunion, kick some ass. And once he left, Seth and Roman are like, I don't need you. I don't need you. Roman becomes the tribal chief and saying, I never got over the fact that you turned on us. That you caused this, the greatest faction of all time, whoever you want to argue with,
and that's the craziest thing.
You want me to sympathize with you, saying you're the good guy. No, you are the instigator. You've always been the instigator.
Instead of saying thank you to Seth for doing what he did, because look at you now, Roman. Look at what you were able to do. Look at what you did for your family. Nigga, you was over for fucking 4 to 5 years. If Seth doesn't do what he did, are you there? Or are you still the big dog? Are you still Mr. Oorah? Are you still Mr. Suffering Succotash? Are you still the beanstalk?
Nope.
So storyline wise, it's like the fact that you can say fuck all that shit and you're still pissed that you cost yourself the title at fucking WrestleMania because you had Cody right there. Because you had Cody there. But for some fucking reason, you just can't get over it. Because you beat the fuck out of him at the Royal Rumble. It's on the showcase mode. They made you replay it. You beat him so bad that he won the match by disqualification because you didn't stop beating his ass. And that's still not enough. Mm-hmm. And then Seth Rollins, you can understand his side, but what fucking hypocrite are you? You're the same motherfucker that back when Roman was earlier the champion, you knocked on the door with the Shield fucking theme song. As if you're not the most manipulative person on this fucking planet. Like, but yeah, number 2 is, that's definitely where that lands. And again, we're not at Mania. Who knows if the story's going to finish at Mania? I can't even tell you who I think is going to fucking win. Because at this moment,
who knows?
Seth, Roman, and Punk, I really don't fucking know at this point.
I don't know.
Because if they're the main event, granted, Roman lost already last year and shit, but you gotta have him lose back-to-back WrestleMania main events? Seth Rollins, like damn. But are we really gonna finally get to Punk having a main event? And that's the other thing too. Seth hasn't won in a minute. But then you finally have fucking CM Punk possibly in the main event of WrestleMania where he's wanted to be.
Not even the main event. Even if they don't main event, he's on the card. Last year he wasn't wrestling because he was hurt.
Yep, because of Drew McIntyre.
WrestleMania card this year.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know if y'all seen it. He shaved.
Who?
Punk.
Punk, stop shaving.
And here's the thing: he had a Scully on, so we don't know if he fully shaved again on the head. I hope this motherfucker don't look like he did in AEW, bro. Please don't do the shaved head. But I think because he had the hat on, I think he did. I think he shaved. Yeah, we got bald Punk, y'all. Luke Gallows get hired again.
Before we finish up this heel turn list, the only defense I could ever make for the Hogan joining the NWO as to why it could be higher is it literally changed wrestling at the time, because when he did join the NWO, we weren't in the Attitude Era yet.
Nope.
And it kind of forced Vince's hand to kind of go in that direction because he's seen what the NWO was doing. So that's the only thing I could...
With his old top guy.
But also at the same time, too, you can also say this, too. But because of the creation of the NWO, it also led to the demise of promotion.
It did. But so let me ask you this. Since it's not on the list, where would the Stone Cold Steve Austin heel turn be?
I honestly feel...
I have it number 5.
I honestly feel like they
Shawn Michaels and Marty Jannetty.
I think they would have put in it above. Me personally, I wouldn't have, but I think they would have put in it above Shawn Michaels turning on Marty Jannetty.
Yeah,
just because, again, the feud between the two, Stone Cold was literally us. Well, we were kids at that point. He was our parents that really wanted to fuck their bosses up.
Yeah,
like he gave you that status, bro. This man was in the hospital and he started hitting him with a bedpan, bro.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, that should definitely be a top 5 because think about it too.
He had him in the ring and pissed his pants. Granted, I believe it was real. Vince did always say he wouldn't have anybody do something he wouldn't do. So that was probably real pissing his pants. He probably drank mad water and just waited for that segment and just let loose.
Yeah, but no, that's how impactful that was too. The fact that you saw Steve Austin, the definition of a blue collar, no nonsense worker, sticking and beating the shit out of a upper crust billionaire corporate d-bag, deserves to be number 5 on this list. But no, Vince had to think everything up.
I would have it at number 5. I think 5 is fair. I still think there's so much because it led to. It didn't lead to the best TV, if I'm being honest. The Stone Cold heel turn. The moment itself was shocking, but
you didn't like Kurt Angle as Jimmy Crack Corn?
Take that, you stupid corn.
Let's be real here, dude. When
I got Olympic gold. I got Olympic gold.
Audiences tuned out in droves when Stone Cold went heel. Let's be real. Nobody wanted to see that. Even though I think
how y'all feel about this? So basically, I feel like bro's saying that he has the Hogan heel turn over Cena's heel turn. Now, I get that it is something that was in the back of our minds as a possibility.
Well, we didn't think it. They were going to pull the trigger. It was more of like,
When-
you're
when-
bluffing us. You're bluffing us. You're bluffing us. It's going to be the status quo.
when you think the last run, you think, okay, that's really it. Like, you don't want to change anything, you know, but again, that would have been the Vince route. Don't change nothing. Leave it the way it is. It's John Cena, babyface. I honestly didn't see it as a possibility. I can't speak for Chris and Alex because I think Chris did because, you know, they did the podcast. But for me personally, I didn't because I didn't think they would pull the fucking trigger. Again, this is his last run. You have to keep it the same way. The babyface Cena, yay, kids, yay, ah. But they didn't.
I mean, I honestly didn't think they were going to do it. I thought they were going to do CM Punk. But I told people from the moment The Rock came out talking about, oh, Cody, I want your soul, brother.
I want your soul, brother.
In my heart that it was a possibility that John Cena was going to sell his soul. I even have the picture in here. I think we
the
still
Culprit
have
Cena
it
one. I
in
remember
here.
that podcast. You had the
And
Culprit
I
Cena
said,
picture.
John Cena's going to turn heel, come out with this stupid ass suit on, minus the smile. Did I not?
Yes,
Yeah.
you did.
So
Why does he look like he's running for senator?
I mean, granted, that's
I mean, The Rock.
besides the point.
I mean, The Rock in his show was running for president.
Yeah, but let's see. I mean, honestly,
I mean, but see, here's the thing. I can't say that because I was a child. You know, who's to say there weren't fans that did watch back then that were our age that possibly did see it? I can't speak for my family because I never seen WCW on the TV, so they definitely wasn't watching that shit. But who knows? Who knows if they were fans that was into it that probably actually did see it as a possibility that could have seen the stuff in Hogan that, oh wait, hold on, that's not how Hogan acted, you know, that's not who know. I can't speak to that. So I mean, maybe if I was a fan back then and I was the same age I am now, maybe I could have seen it.
It's hard to tell because I grew
that's the
up,
thing.
When I first started watching wrestling, I was like 3-4 years old. I watched WCW and WWF, but I already knew heel Hogan because I was born in 95. So he turned heel in 96. So if I'm watching wrestling at 2-3 years old.
Wait, what came first? Yeah, Hill Hogan did come first. Yeah. Okay,
Hogan turned heel in 96. I'm pretty sure it was 96.
Well, I was talking about when he came to WWE. I wasn't.
That was 2002 when he came back.
Yeah, so that's how I was introduced. That's how I was introduced to Hulk Hogan. Like that segment with The Rock, Scott Hall, Kevin. You know that shit. That, you know. So that's all I knew. But again, you could be right. You could be right that, you know, that's how they make it seem. But then again, when we're older and our kids get older, they're probably going to make it seem like it was never a possibility that John Cena would ever turn heel.
Oh, they're going to play that shit up.
You know, so we can't really say. So, you know, because I can't argue with bro because they really make it seem like it was the biggest, like it was never going to happen. Hogan turning heel, like, bruh. This motherfucker done had to fight so many friends. Andre done ripped his shirt.
Macho Man jumped him over his woman.
Ultimate Warrior smacked him.
So real quick, are you guys ready to talk about number 2 topic of the day?
Oh yeah.
Ooh, let's get it, dude.
Before we get into this,
let's get it, dude.
I just want to make sure you guys are ready because this is the good stuff here. You guys watching at home, I want to ask you a question. What is the worst WrestleMania match of all time? I want you guys to put your personal answers in the comments. Let me know because I'm interested to hear your guys' opinions before we give our answers here. So I seen this post the other day on Facebook. Shout out to Still Real to Us. This is one of the pages. I don't even know how I started following this page. They always posting wrestling shit, though. And this was something I seen, and it really got me thinking about what I thought the worst WrestleMania match of all time was. And then I seen the comments and got pissed off. So I'm gonna give you guys like 2 minutes.
Did you screenshot any comments?
No, I ain't even giving 2 minutes.
You see?
You get Jimmy versus Jay. No way, bro. You can't.
Whoa, we not done. We not done. Randy versus the Fiend, or wait, Chris, or Jay versus Jimmy.
The Fiend, bro. Listen.
Randy and the Fiend was bad. That's actually one of my worst. They forgot about these matches, bro.
Man.
These matches we're gonna hopefully announce. They forgot about this. We better let them know. I'm ready.
Oh. Go ahead. Let me tell you
guys.
Roman
versus Brock at Mania 34.
That's a pretty bad match, but it's not the worst. The stinkers that I got.
Oh wow, Dom and Ray. Oh my God.
I was there. The match was great.
Dom versus Ray ain't even cracked in the top 10, bro.
I'm gonna defend Dom versus Ray for one reason and one reason alone, and you were there. I cried in that match for one reason only.
If you're talking about WrestleMania 20,
WrestleMania 20, yes. 37, no. 37 was great.
I mean, see, at least we have some honesty. He said, mind you, I started watching wrestling in 2020. So, I mean...
Okay, Desmond, that's fine.
All right,
I can
all right.
That's fine.
I mean, honestly, if you go from that year till now, I mean, his two that he said, they kind of are like top 5. They kind of... Becky...
Angel, what kind of crack are you smoking, bro?
At least spell Ronda's name right.
Even if y'all just started watching wrestling, did y'all forget Alex hit him?
There's 2. I don't know which one you want to do. You had Pat McAfee versus Vince McMahon, or
that
Michael
was a real
Cole
match, by the way,
versus Jerry the King Lawler. You mean to tell me you guys think Brock versus Roman at 34, Jimmy versus Jay are worse matches than Michael Cole versus Jerry Lawler or Vince McMahon versus Pat McAfee? Like, what are we doing? And those are your top 2 worst of all time. You guys are absolutely correct.
Wait. Okay, so top 2. So can I put number 3?
Yes.
That's what I was about to say. This WrestleMania Battle Royal is 100% the worst WrestleMania match of all time because it's just so fucking stupid. It's so stupid and so disrespectful.
Like what a way to just have us think that wait. What a way to just have us think that all the women just asked, Vince, how do you really feel about the women's division? How do you really feel about women's wrestling?
Dragon.
You'll see at WrestleMania. Santino Marella comes out.
Santino, I think that was the dumbest shit they ever did.
And it's the fact that this motherfucker really won.
Won it. I don't know. Also, for you guys that might be a little bit older, y'all remember watching?
Ooh. We were there live, Alex. We were there live.
Y'all. Not speaking of Shane McMahon, The Undertaker was bad as fuck too. But The Undertaker has some stickers in the street.
The match was bad. No, the match.
I can't hate on that take, bro.
But wait, is it because they just didn't give a fuck because the crowd, bro?
No. So yeah, that was a factor in and of itself. But even the match, there were so many botches. The fact that Goldberg and Brock Lesnar botched a normal neck breaker, which they've done multiple times.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. You put me in front of all those people, they booing, they cussing me out, they saying fuck me, this, that, and the fourth. I would probably forget how to wrestle at that point. Cause I'm so like, bro, they really hate me, bro. Like, this is crazy.
Another match that everybody forgets about.
Oh shit.
Kane versus the Great Khali.
That did happen.
That was a thing. That was a thing.
Great Khali. You had The Undertaker versus Giant Gonzalez. You had Bret Hart versus Vince McMahon. Bro said he ain't accepting no Goldberg slander, man.
That's wild. You're next.
Hey, Tato, I'm just sorry that Goldberg couldn't win matches in his first run in WWE.
Oh, you know what else took place at WrestleMania? I always forget about.
What?
How about Butterbean versus Bart Gunn?
No, Bam Bam Bigelow versus Lawrence Taylor was a main event. Sorry that I'm slandering one of your giants, Axel. I am sorry.
Hey, listen. Listen, every time I go back, I'll be like, why was this man doing that shit? Like, why? People think celebrity shit is bad now. Y'all definitely wasn't watching back in them times. Celebrity, bro, oh my God.
I can't believe it's just anybody that says Jimmy and Jay. I gotta remind you guys some of the stinkers that took place.
Another one too.
Jimmy and Jay wasn't nearly as bad as watching.
We had the Undertaker in a handicap match versus the Big Show and A-Train.
And honestly, what do you classify as bad? Like, can the match be okay, but everything that revolved around it be bad? Because, nigga, Triple H versus Sting, we didn't need all the extra theatrics, bro. I didn't have to see these. Again, I'm going to get old one day. I get it. God willing, I'm going to get old like them one day. But, like, I didn't need to see the fossils coming down, barely being able to walk, to get to the point, to see Sting and Triple H have to. Nigga, oh, shit!
This.
I forgot that Snooki wasn't a match.
You know what's so funny? You remember when I said the other day that I really want to interview Layla again? It's because I wanted to ask her about this match.
Yeah, we gotta get Layla back on the pod, bro.
Hey, Taylor got this.
This one comes up too.
Big Show and a Samoan. No, I was about to say that. Like literally look at his ass.
He was literally in a sumo suit.
That's all Vince wanted. Vince wanted Big Show in a diaper, so he put him out there to sumo.
And again, the shit around it. I mean, I don't remember the match, but like Big Show versus Big Show versus Floyd was kind of ass too, bro.
Not horrible, but it was. It was horrible.
Big Show versus Floyd, though, it wasn't great, but it was still better than 90% of these matches I'm listening to.
Yeah, but you can still classify it as one of, like, come on.
Yeah, but the worst of all time, like you said, the Miss WrestleMania Battle Royal, the fact that we had a man in drag win the match. We had a commentary feud. Commentators were feuding for a match at WrestleMania.
It's crazy, dude.
And then Vince McMahon said, hey, Pat McAfee, I want to fight you because you're too good in commentary, basically. Like, what the hell?
It's some shit, man. But yeah,
I'm gonna say anything in WrestleMania 1 and 2, matches are ass. I don't remember any. I wasn't alive, but anything that's WrestleMania 1 and 2, got matches. WrestleMania 3, if it isn't Hogan versus Andre or Savage versus Steamboat, I do not care.
Honestly, like, I just wanted to share this because when I first clicked on the comments to this post, there was so many people saying Jimmy versus Jay. And I get it. Like Desmond said, we were so hyped for it. But at the same time, like, when it was going on, I knew in my heart the match was not going to be great. Just because, like I said, brothers fighting each other never turns out to be great matches unless it's Bret Hart versus Owen Hart. That's because for some reason those two just had the cheat code.
Hey, even though they didn't wrestle in WWE, and I don't like this guy, Dustin and Cody Cook. They're the only other sibling.
But that's what I'm saying. In WWE, but like Dustin and Cody, like they cooked, but like the matches before they had weren't that great. And it's usually under the WWE banner.
Yeah,
that's the only praise I'll say with WWE. The only sibling rivalry match they did perfectly was Owen versus Brett from start to finish. Jeff versus Matt started bad, but Backlash came in and
honestly, that was gonna be my match coming in. But then I was like, I just feel like that's biased because I just hate it internally. Because not because Jeff lost, it's just like the match was dog shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny, Angel, you say this because I remember this shit clear as day,
bruh.
And I was like, why the fuck is this dude beating Chris Jericho?
Hey, go listen to the podcast. Vince was very high on Fandango. Like,
and Vince
nigga,
was high on him and had nothing for him.
No, Vince was high. But he was just high. He was just high.
Why did we name him after a movie ticket app.
Yeah, that shit confused the fuck out of me because I was at an age where like I really thought the two like had something to do with each other. I was like, wait a second, this nigga got a movie thing now? What the fuck?
He sells movie tickets? Okay.
Oh shit.
1 second.
But nah, it's like people saying Jimmy and Jay, I get it. We were all hyped for it. It was a moment, again, Jimmy and Jay, bro. You never thought, like, bro, y'all literally twins. Granted, the Bellas happened before this shit, but, you know.
You thought the Usos were ride or die for
all the tag team gold, everything, you know, all the feuds they did have where you had moments they could have broken up, that you had moments one of them could have turned on each other, but they didn't. I get it. But the match, like, it wasn't that, like, it was bad. But it's not the worst match ever. And honestly, if you've seen both men wrestle for the entirety of their career, and you motherfuckers thought you was about to see Shawn Michaels versus Kenny Omega, both in their prime, well, let me tell you something. That's on you. Like, that's literally on you because we knew they've always been super kick merchants. They've always been Uso splash, Samoan drops. What the fuck else did they do? Now? Give me Jimmy versus Jay one more time, both on good terms, because now they coming out with shit out their bag. That's crazy. Jimmy hit a whisper in the wind. I ain't know that was in his bag. I wasn't familiar with his game. But it's not. But again, not the worst match. Y'all bugging.
No, it's the WrestleMania. For me, the top 3 worst, no matter what, is the WrestleMania.
Hold on. That too. This too. The reports that the match time was cut. There you go. The fact that it should have had a stipulation.
Yes, it really should have. And shit, do you take it back to you want to say something about that needed a stipulation? Triple H and Randy Orton?
Oh,
that needed a stipulation.
Chris,
listen,
we can make a list of the
listen. I have gone on many of podcasts, and I've told people so much that is my favorite feud of all time. The McMahons, the Randy shit. But the fact that everything was so perfect, you had that bullshit match.
It didn't help. They had to follow, arguably, in a lot of people's minds, the greatest WrestleMania match of all time.
Which I understand,
no, but also at the same time,
it still should have had a stipulation.
It should have had a stipulation.
No, if I remember,
it needed something that would have gotten the fans back into it because, again, arguably one of the greatest WrestleMania people were fucking invested. I get it, you're tired, so it should have had a stipulation to get people back into it, but it didn't. And what a way to ruin one of the moment of Shane McMahon, Vince, and then Triple H coming out.
No, if you look at it like this,
cinema.
If they would have put that stipulation for WrestleMania 25 for Triple H versus Randy Orton,
I wanted a fight instead of a wrestling match. Bruh, he kissed his wife. He broke into his house. He punted his family. Exactly. I needed blood. Bro, you could have, Undertaker, listen, give a casket or something. You could have did something.
No. Imagine, bro. No,
this shit was, oh my God.
3 stages of hell. If you would have told me that would have been the main event for WrestleMania 25, a 3 stages of hell match between Randy Orton.
Oh my God, I miss those matches. Oh, I wish 2K would bring those back too.
Yeah, so for me,
3 stages of hell match.
Have the normal match. Have an Extreme Rules match, then an ambulance match, and then fuck it, end it with a normal match. Last man standing. Yeah.
No, Extreme Rules first, last man standing, ended in an ambulance. Imagine Triple H throwing Randy Orton inside the ambulance truck, knocks it on top of the WrestleMania stage, holding the title. WrestleMania 25 would be looked at a different way.
Bruh, bloody as fuck, and then you have Vince, Shane, Stephanie all come out helping. Bruh,
applauding him.
Listen, bruh. Y'all needed us back in the days, bruh. Y'all needed us, because that shit.
No, because I remember the matches that were after Taker versus Taker versus Shawn.
How we forget this?
I ain't gonna lie, Angel. I forgot completely about this match.
That was a match.
Anything involving Alberto Del Rio and WrestleMania.
It was for the world title, if I'm not mistaken.
It probably was. That's why that title.
Because I only remember Del Rio versus Edge.
Yeah, because I think that Alberto
Oh, that's
won.
Jack Swagger was the racist guy. He was playing Donald Trump. I forgot.
He was playing that. He was.
Ooh, Del Rio was? I don't remember this story.
No, Jack Swagger was being Donald Trump.
Oh,
no,
he
that
was
that filter.
We the People. Okay, yeah. I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, that match sucked.
You know, with Mr.
guys,
Mustache Man, you know, saying the racial stuff, you know.
Oh yeah, and then
Zeb Coulter, I think that was his name.
Yeah,
Zeb Coulter, yeah. Fucking Dutch Mantel, man. But listen, next week we're talking about the worst WrestleMania matches of all time right now. Next week we are going to each give you our own personal top 10 best matches of all time, so that's going to be fun. I can't wait for that.
Hey, look!
Whoa!
What the fuck?
What
just happened?
I don't want that. What the fuck?
This app's racist.
What the fuck?
What did you do?
I don't know.
Wait. Let me wind it up. Wind it up. What the fuck? Why is it? What the fuck?
I want my money back.
I want to know what. Wait. Does this do anything?
Do thumbs down. Nothing.
What the fuck, y'all?
What the hell?
How the? Can I not get the?
Why doesn't it do it for you guys, but it does it for me?
That's so corny. That's wild, bro. All right, we're over here playing with fucking filters and shit.
I didn't even know StreamYard had those. That's crazy.
The happy birthday one be funny as fuck. Balloons just pop up random.
Say happy birthday, Chris. Will the balloons pop up and say happy birthday?
Happy birthday!
I'm gonna record that shit and send it to people on their birthdays now.
I'm gonna clip that.
Oh shit! But I think that's it, right?
Yeah, top 10 WrestleMania matches next week. I know I'm gonna have the WrestleMania.
It's all gonna be our own personal ones, so we can all share our own personal ones. That way, like, because it's gonna be hard for us to agree. I feel like to.
God damn it! Wait. Maybe it's because of his position.
Maybe.
Nope. Do it.
Oh, fuck you, StreamYard!
Maybe it's his computer.
I don't understand.
Like, because me and Chris are literally on, like, the same account to the point where our backgrounds are the same. We're both Austin Theory, so, like, why...
I don't get it.
Maybe it is his laptop and you got more features, or you're the one who started...
I'm not on the laptop. This is my phone that I'm streaming from.
What the fuck? Maybe it's the app.
Hold up.
I'm not
wait.
online.
Wait, now you got a thumb. Hey. Now I wonder what...
So that's the thumb.
Do one thumbs down and see what happens.
We're having too much fun with this.
Now flick it off. Now let me start. Oh, also, real quick before we leave, shout out to Stone Cold Steve Austin. I did forget to start the podcast with this. You know, you guys, it is 316.
It is a happy 316.
So happy 316. You know, but before we head out, you know, let's just say that. But unless anything, did anything happen within the week since we've been gone?
No, I think with 316 Day, let's talk about all of us just a favorite Austin match at this point, just to send off with that.
Fuck a favorite Austin match. I'll just say my favorite Austin memory, and it will always be the grocery store scene.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, forever.
Mine's gonna be him jumping off the trash can and trash truck and clotheslining Vince, or the beer bath.
Beer bath is valid.
Or Zamboni 316. I can't believe he made a Zamboni over.
But bro, just that bro, man, listen. He beat his ass through a whole grocery store. Not just one aisle.
Milk.
Not just one department.
Clean up one aisle, jackass.
The motherfucker threw him on the fucking register belt, bro. And he fell down too. Oh, what a moment. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. Real quick, Angel, thank you. This should have been one of my picks, because I blame Brock because he didn't want to do anything that Dean wanted to do, so, you know, there's that.
But yeah, we did a good show, guys.
So, if you guys don't mind, join us a little bit later because we're going to be getting on 2K and streaming live, correct?
Correctamundo.
Matches, GM mode, you guys name it.
Whatever y'all want to see, GM mode, My Rise, twerking, just let us know.
Bianca versus Umaga, stuff like that.
I'm a win, so just know that.
I don't know. I think the three of us need to get in a backstage brawl real quick. And,
Cry me a river, real good.
Yeah, somebody's about to cry a river. That's all I gotta say.
All right,
and it's gonna be Chris again.
Thanks for joining us. Join us next week for our best WrestleMania matches of all time. Until then, stay safe. Join us for some 2K gameplay here shortly. Bye bye.
See ya,
Don't forget to yeet.
Yeet.